Hi, I'm Michelle with College Swimming Guide. There are many things to consider if your swimmer is thinking about taking on the commitment of swimming in college. I'd like to cover a few of them for you today. It can be a very tough decision as there are pros and cons. First of all, does your swimmer want to take on that commitment? Year-round swimmers are used to commitment. They're used to 5 a.m. practices before high school. They're used to doubles over the holidays. They're used to missing out on events, showing up at prom, smelling faintly of chlorine, and other things that they have to do. In college, though, NCAAs may conflict with March Madness. They may not be able to join clubs or even fraternities and sororities due to the time commitments. And they may have a shortened winter break, although they may also have a training trip to an exotic location in there, which may make it worth shortening their winter break. Another thing is, does your swimmer need swimming to get into his dream school? This can help in many cases, although if the school's average GPA is a 3.9 and your swimmer has a 2.5, it's probably not going to be able to help that much. Or even if it did, your swimmer might not want to go there because they might not be able to hang in and make the grades they need. But if your swimmer just needs that little extra push, then sometimes that can be enough to help them get in. Coaches usually have a couple of support positions that they can use to get swimmers in if they're close to the academics required for the school. Now, you also want to think about what makes a school a dream school. If your child always wanted to go to school in Colorado because they love to ski, but they absolutely hate engineering, then Colorado School of Mines might not be their best choice, even if swimming would help them get in there. But if your child wants to study the arts and can get into NYU in the city or something like that, then it might be a good way to get in. Can your swimmer keep his grades up? This is a question that obviously you don't know until he tries and until he gets there, and none of them really know what college is going to entail. But you want to think about it. Are they able to manage their time and keep up with things now? Now, a lot of schools offer an awful lot in the way of academic support. I even knew of one school where they're so on top of the swimmers that they'll say, "Did you start that paper yet? Have you studied for that test?" I mean, they knew every single deadline the swimmers had. So sometimes it can actually, I think, give them extra support over regular students. But again, just another little something to consider. Will your swimmer want to hang out with the team for 4 years? This is why the official and unofficial recruiting visits are so important for your swimmer to get to know the other teammates, make sure they're people that he or she is going to bond with and wants to hang out with. At some schools, it's kind of expected or just kind of the rule that most of the social activities are with the swim team. At others, they actually swim and get along with their teammates, but they'll have another set of friends and do other things socially. So that's something for your swimmer to look at and to ask other swimmers when they meet them. And then, can your swimmer's body hold up for 4 more years? Swimming is great exercise, and it's easier on the joints than a lot of other activities. But if your swimmer has had some type of an overuse injury or is prone to injuries, they might want to think about what another 4 years will do for them. Also, it's very important when they're looking at schools to make sure the school they select is a school that they would want to go to, even if they had to stop swimming for some reason. Overall, though, swimming is very rewarding. There's a built-in set of friends and companions once they arrive on campus, and it can be a great experience. They just want to make the decision thoughtfully while considering all aspects. For more information on simplifying the recruiting process, check out the College Swimming Guide website at www.collegeswimmingguide.com, where I have spreadsheets of conference championship meet times and top event times for all of the college swim programs in the country to save you time in your research. Members also receive action items, sample emails to coaches, lists of questions to ask coaches, and many more resources. We also have a directory of all college swim programs in the country with information about each program and questions answered directly by the coaches, including practice schedules, when coaches prefer to be contacted by prospective recruits, whether the program offers scholarships, and what the coaches are looking for in a swimmer. I hope you consider becoming a College Swimming Guide member. Feel free to contact me through the website if you have questions about the material.